Hello and a very good evening from the Jurong East Stadium for AIA Singapore Premier League action for a slightly delayed kickoff between table-topping Albirex Niigata and the Young Lions. The Young Lions side who are brimming with confidence, having won over the weekend. That was their second win of the season as they find themselves in 7th place. But it is Albirex who topped the table. And at this tail end of the season, the game's coming thick and fast, not many games left, and they are in a prime position to win their 4th title in 5 years. Take a quick look at the table now. As you see the Young Lions in 7th place in a little race for the wooden spoon, or rather to avoid the wooden spoon with Tanjong Pagar United. They've got a 2-point lead over the Jaguars, who also got a pretty good result over the weekend, drawing 2-2 with Tampines. But it is at the top where things are really interesting. It's the Lion City Sailors, 3rd place on 17 points, Tampines Rovers on 21 points, and Albirex Niigata sitting on top, the fate in their own hands on 23 points. Not many games left this season, and it will be an absolutely barnstorming finish to the season. Tampines, of course, who kicked their game off earlier today. We, of course, have had a slight rain delay here at Jurong East Stadium. They are leading 1-0, or were leading 1-0 with the last time we checked, so they could leapfrog over Albirex. So Albirex really need to get a good result here. And to find out just how the teams are about to set up, let's hear now from the coaches, Nazri Nasir and Albirex Niigata first team coach Yuki Fujitomo.
Does it help that with the squad changing every year, that most of these current players don't know what it's like to win the title, and it makes them more hungry for success?
Even change, no change. We hungry for success every time, or every year.
All right. The Young Lions have enjoyed some good results in recent weeks, but you have won 13 straight games against them. How do you approach a game differently against them, to say the way you approach the Sailors on Sunday?
Well, we don't have changed too much, but of course we always analyze opponents, and this time we were not able to have much time to recover. So our priority was recovery.
Our Patrick Kinghorn has been full of praise for Jacob Mahler this season. How important has he been to you as both a player and on-field leader?
I think he did a very good job this year. I think he, as a captain this year, I think he shows leadership in the field, and not only in the field, outside the field also. So he's playing very well. Okay, the position now is playing is not the position that he wanted to play as a midfield. But now, looking at the situation now, putting him at the back line, as centre back, he shows a lot of his ability. And I think I'm very happy, and I think I can't ask anything more from him. I know that every game he will give me 100%, and hopefully tonight that he will still continue doing the same thing, and of course not getting injuries. That's the most important thing.
All right. Speaking of defense, you have leaked 8 goals in the last 2 matches against Albirex. What's the plan to stop Tomoyuki Doi and his teammates tonight?
I think we know Tomoyuki Doi basically is a striker. He's a typical striker. He will take chances any angle, anywhere around the box. You know, every time you give him a lot of space, he will take shot. You know, so the whole idea is basically the players must know that when having the ball there, what we can do is really have to close him down quickly and don't give him any room for him to take shot or to do something. I think we're aware about the situation, but not only him. As I said, the whole team of Albirex, they can score. Okay, the other players are also that ability to score. Even the defender has the ability to score. So I think it's important thing is my players must do their part, take their responsibility, and make sure that at any kind of situation they will do their best.
A slightly hopeful Nazri Nasir there as his side about to take on the table-topping Albirex Niigata. And as we mentioned in the pre-match interviews, it's not a great record that the Young Lions have against Albirex. They have not lost to the Young Lions in their last 13 meetings. The last time the Young Lions beat the Albirex Niigata was in 2015, a 1-0 win at Jurong East. And Albirex coming into this one in good form. They've won their last 4 matches. Their last one, a crucial 3-2 win. It was a back and forth affair against the Lion City Sailors. And our player to watch here for Albirex Niigata, Fairoz Hassan, experienced midfielder who joined midway through the season. He's got an eye for goal as well. Fairoz Hassan once got 7 goals in a season for Geylang a couple of years ago. For the Young Lions, we picked up young Kairin Nadim as the player to watch. 16 years old, scored his first goal for the Young Lions, his first ever professional goal a couple of games ago against Tampines. That made him the 3rd youngest goal scorer in SPL history. He was also the youngest player to ever start a match earlier this season. He is a real great talent, young Kairin Nadim. So it's Young Lions taking on Albirex. As we see the referees waiting the teams out onto the pitch. This is, of course, a delayed kickoff. We had some bad weather here at Jurong East as the Albirex side waiting to come out for this match. They'll be raring to go there. You can see Rio Sakuma. He's a real character in the side, Rio Sakuma. And what an expression that he's got. And I guess that means Albirex Niigata, this side, the one thing about Albirex is they're always a tight-knit side. This is a team that only came together at the start of this season, remember, but they do live together, they train together, and they do get better as the season progresses because they get so close. For the Young Lions, I guess the same can be said as well. This is a side that has been cobbled together at the start of the year. There's a very young side. It's hard for them to get everybody in for training, and even on match days, even as Jacob Mahler looks prepped and ready to lead his side out. Jacob Mahler, one of the standout performers for the Young Lions, indeed one of the most experienced players in the side as well. He has been capped at senior level, got 3 caps for Singapore. A lot of good things being hoped out of Jacob Mahler in the future. And well, not just Jacob Mahler, but a lot in this Young Lions side. Some real good, talented players. As we mentioned, Kairin Nadim, one of them. The Stewart brothers as well, Raihan and Harris Stewart, who pair together in central midfield. They've done really, really well in the last couple of games. Well, they did really well in their last game, winning their 2nd match of the season. It was Ryan Stewart who popped up with the winner against Balestier after Jacob Mahler had given them the lead. And Arvin had equalized for Balestier Khalsa. And over at the other stadiums, don't forget, there are 3 other matches being played tonight in the AIA Singapore Premier League. As we await for kickoff here, the delayed kickoff. It is half-time over at the other matches. It's Balestier Khalsa and Tanjong Pagar United 2-2. Danish Uwais and Shuhei Hoshino for Balestier, and Luis Jr. and Shodai Nishikawa for Tanjong Pagar United. Before we get to the other scores, let's take a look at the lineup for tonight for Albirex Niigata. Keokawa, as always, in goal. In defense, Kamata will play left back, Takada and Sakuma and center, Hashioka, the captain, at right back. In midfield, Nagasawa, Taniguchi, Ong Yu-en gets his first start of the season, Kuroshima and Iman Hakim. And of course, up front is Tomoyuki Doi. He has been the standout performer for Albirex Niigata this season and will be looking to fire his side to victory here tonight. For the Young Lions, it is Noor Shafiq Zaini who starts in goal, who seems to have been given the favor from Nazri Naseh. They were interchanging between Noor Shafiq Zaini and Ridwan Fikri in goal. At centre back, it'll be Jacob Mahler, the captain, partnering Irfan Najib. At left back, Amirul Haikal plays. He's been playing in the centre of midfield, but will fill in at left back tonight. And Shafi Jupri at right back. In the middle, it is Harris Stewart, Ryan Stewart, and of course, Hami Shahin, who is one of many players who joined the Young Lions mid-season. On the right, Noor Adam Abdullah, watch out for him. A very, very talented young player. Sharul Nizam on the left, and then young Kairin Nadim will start up front. He has 1 goal against Tampines Rovers a couple of matches ago, and will be looking to add to that total. It is a Young Lions side who will be brimming with a little confidence as we await kickoff here at the Jurong East Stadium. The referee for tonight, of course, Juherman Zaiton, going to be assisted by Abdul Hanan and Kasi Gopikana. It's Y Satyakumar, who is the 4th official here tonight. Albirex, they'll be raring to go, especially after their victory over the Lion City Sailors on the weekend, as we are finally underway here at Jurong East. Quick ball out to nobody in particular. Possession being gifted straight to the Young Lions by Albirex Niigata. It has been raining here. It was raining quite heavily in the lead up to kickoff. Wonder how that will affect the football on offer here tonight. The young Lions early on, no Adam Abdullah here. Space on the left. Looking for young Khairi Nadim, very pacey, would love to be able to get one-on-one with Rio Sakuma, but Sakuma does well there. He looks for Ong Yu-eun. Ong Yu-eun, only 17 years old, one of a number of local players who have, of course, joined Albirex Niigata. Something that they've introduced a couple of seasons ago. Good young players that are in Albirex Niigata. Iman Hakim is there, Noah Akid Nordin. And of course, they did then sign a more experienced player in Fairoz Hassan, who has been given a lot of game time, seems to be trusted by Keiji Shigatomo, but is on the bench tonight, but he definitely could come on, add some experience and a little bit of flair. Technically, very good player. Fairoz Hassan has been in the league for many, many years. As Taniguchi sends it out wide, Hiroyoshi Kamata, one of the most experienced players for Albirex Niigata, finds Nagasawa. Very tricky little winger, Ryosuke Nagasawa. I'd like to chip it in now. Looking for the run of Taniguchi there. The Young Lions will try to keep possession, but they fail to do so. Ryan Stewart, loose ball for Amirul Hakim. Allowing Albirex now to put a bit of pressure early on. As Iman Hakim just crowded out of it by the Young Lions. They do well defensively there. Early ball out for Khairi Nadim. Easy for Sakuma to deal with. Iman Hakim, nice little turn from him, but tenacious from Noah Adam Abdullah to win the ball back for the Young Lions. Shafi Jupri now on the right. He's looking for options, forced back to Noah Shafiq Zaini, who in these conditions skews it wide. Won't be easy to play here. Wet artificial pitch at Jurong East. Nice turn from Khairi Nadim. Looked like Kamada might have just had a little push there on Khairi Nadim, but the referee not having any of it. As UN couldn't find a way around no Adam Abdullah. As you see Hashioka on screen, another one of the standout performers for Albirex this year. The captain, he's got 4 assists from right back. Takeda looking for Sakuma. These two formed a very good defensive pairing at the back for Albirex as they look for Nagasawa. Might be quite slight, but showing some strength there. Ryosuke Nagasawa. Neat interplay from Albirex. Falls now to Ong Yu-eun. Neat little touch back to Ong Yu-eun. First start, first goal. Ong Yu-eun in Dreamland for Albirex. And you can see how tight knit this team is, how much it means to everybody. So proud of our young Ong Yu-eun, 17 years old. He's only had 2 substitute appearances this season, but did really well there. Good finish. An even better build-up play. It was a loose touch there from Irfan Naji. They allowed them to get the chance. A nice 1-2 play, and then smashed it in to give an early lead to Albirex Niigata. It was a brilliantly weighted ball back into the path of UN. And the White Swans lead after 4 minutes. It's not a great start for the Young Lions. They barely touched the ball. And already 1-0 down. It's not how they like to play. They like to keep it tight, try to make their opponents a little frustrated before they find opportunities, but that game plan will have gone out the window now with this early goal from Albirex. An Albirex side with a great record against the Young Lions. In the 13 matches that they've beaten the Young Lions, as Yuan again was looking to get the ball. Does well, Yuan, just lent in with the arm. He's been a live wire so far, Ong Yuan. Yuan, who will be very familiar as well with Iman Hakim. They both represented Singapore at under 19 level together, alongside a number of these Young Lions players as they try to release Sharul Nizam. Ball just too heavy for him, but encouraging signs for the Young Lions as Hashioka did well there under pressure. He is a classy player, Hashioka, as Mala cuts that pass out. Really struggling to get the ball here. They try to slip it through to Doi. But again, Young Lions maybe just a bit nervous at the back there, failing to make possession count, try to keep the ball away from Albirex, more importantly. Chance for them to build once more, the Young Lions. No Shafiq Zaini to Mala. No Adam Abdullah. Nice ball into the channel for Amirul. But alert from Hashioka. He's one to watch here on the ball now. No Adam Abdullah. 19 years old. Originally a fullback, no Adam Abdullah, but has been very successfully converted into a winger this year by Nazrin Ase. Ryan Stewart looking to use that frame to hold it up. And Harris Stewart in the mix there, does well to win the ball for the Young Lions. Hami Shahin. Good ball out to Sharul Nizam. Hami Shahin again, they need him on the ball, the Young Lions. One of those players who can create something out of nothing. Technically great player, Hami, one of those guys who always seems to have a lot of time on the ball. As they're looking for a free kick there, Ryan Stewart thought he got caught. But again, the referee waves them away, and Albirex Niigata now will look to come forward. Kamata. Again, left back this year. Kamata, who I think in his 5-year span with Albirex Niigata has probably played in every position on the pitch except in goal, as Yuan does really well. Skips past Amirul Hakim. The ball didn't match the skill there for Yuan. Amirul Hakim, of course, a makeshift left back today, has been playing in the center of midfield. There's Takeda now. The Sakuma. Coming forward, Sakuma, has a lot of Japanese players, very good and comfortable with the ball. Ryo Sakuma in his first year with Albirex has impressed at the back. As Iman Hakim turns straight into right to Harris Stewart, rather. It's gone out for a goal kick for the Young Lions. Well, it's not even 10 minutes in here at Jurong East, and it started at pretty high pace. It'll be interesting to see whether they can keep up this level of pace and this level of pressure. Albirex Niigata, they love to do this to teams. As neat little ball slipped through to Hashioka. Hashioka still going. A good save there from no Shafiq Zaini, but great work from Hashioka down the right. It really should be 2-0 to Albirex Niigata, but the finish didn't quite match the build-up play there from Kazuki Hashioka. But well done by no Shafiq Zaini. Stayed up strong, stayed big. It's a good save from the Young Lions keeper. Here's Kazuki Hashioka, the captain. And Ryan Stewart trying to put pressure on Albirex Niigata. They do well, though. Pass their way out of trouble. Nagasawa. Takeda. Sakuma now brings it forward. Tried to slip it through to Doi, but now no Adam Abdullah. Chance for him to run at Sakuma. Likes to take people on. No Adam Abdullah trying to use his space. Gets the ball across goal. Nobody coming in for it for the Young Lions. But good work from Noah Adam Abdullah. And they come forward again. Shafi Jupri now with the Young Lions. Swings it in early. Taken down by Khairi Nadim. The ball just taken off his toes. They come again now. Sharul Niza Mazlan has Shafi Jupri overlapping on the right. Ball to Shafi, just lacking a bit of pace there. Allowed Kamata to recover and intercept. Albirex to find themselves top of the table. Maybe somewhat surprisingly to a lot of observers. At the start of the year, they maybe weren't considered one of the favorites of the league. Tampines and Lion City Sailors, who had a lot of press on them in the build-up. But it is Albirex who once more have quietly gone about their business. They're very efficient and have efficiently found themselves at the top of the table. And they try to slip it through. Nice ball there for Ewan. It's a good idea from Albirex. That is a hallmark of this side. They are very crisp with their passing. They like to play with higher intensity than most other teams in the AIA Singapore Premier League. As they come forward once more, Doi looks for support, has it in Ewan. Tries to play it into the path of Iman Haki, but away from Irfan Najib. Ryan Stewart now for the Young Lions. Turns into trouble, but lucky break falls to Sharul Nizam's feet. Ryan Stewart again, neatly done to find Sharul Nizam. Or maybe just rush that pass into Khairi Nadim. Taniguchi being put under pressure by Ryan Stewart. They do like to press from the start, from the front, especially with Ryan Stewart. Nagasawa. Hashioka. 1-2 with Ewan. Hashioka once more. And it will be a goal kick for the Young Lions. Amirul Haikal this time doing well. Had a bit of a rough start to this game, Amirul Haikal, but will need to settle down quickly, and that will give him a little bit of confidence. No, Shafiq Zaini gets us underway. Oh, they're opting to play it short, the Young Lions. The Albirex, they're trying to put them under pressure for those short goal kicks to get away with it this time, but don't really do much with the ball, the Young Lions. We expect this to be the way this game is going. Young Lions are not big on possession. They do want to hit teams on the break, play balls into channel. You look for, or look to exploit the pace they do have. Adam Abdullah, clever there to win the free kick. Good awareness shown. by the 19-year-old. We've already seen him take on Sakuma once in this game successfully. They will want to isolate him against players on this left wing. No Adam Abdullah. He's got second most successful dribbles in the league. 3.3 a game does No Adam Abdullah, who alongside with this man Jacob Marler has probably been the standout player for the Young Lions this season. A season that has been okay for the Young Lions as the ball just played ahead of Ryan Stewart. Will look to get forward as and when he can. Did so successfully against Balestier the other day, popping out with the winner for Nasri's side. Kurishima switches it across now, Nagasawa. Doi ahead of him. Wins the free kick from Shafi Jupri, and you can hear Nazri Nasir shouting for Shafi Jupri to get tighter on Nagasawa in situations like that. Free kick in a good position here for Albirex. They would hate to concede from a set piece, the Young Lions. They've got some big boys in there. Jacob Marler, Ryan Stewart, Irfan Ajib. Albirex look to whip it in. 5 in the box for the White Swans. Looking for the far post. Played ahead of Kotaro Takeda. Albirex will be looking to consolidate their lead at the top of the table with a victory here tonight. Fate in their own hands, of course. Start of the day, 2 points ahead of Tampines Rovers after that crucial win over the Lion City Sailors in a back and forth match at Bishan Stadium on Saturday. Nice interplay between No Adam Abdullah, Hami and Harris, but again, just that final third, the Young Lions struggle a little bit. Sharon Nizam and Kyron oftentimes find themselves isolated. But it's looking like we'll go down to the wire this year. The AIA Singapore Premier League. Tampines currently 2-0 up against Hougang at the Hougang Stadium. 58 minutes gone there. As Ryan Stewart strong under pressure. Young Lions being forced back here by the Albirex press. Amiro Haikal though getting caught by Ong Yuan, who will get a yellow card. He's really been involved in the thick of the action, hasn't he, Ong Yuan? Yellow card, goal. Young Ong Yuan, 17 years old, scoring his first goal in the Singapore Premier League. See a lot of young talents emerging in this league. Yuan, Iman Hakim, Kyron Nadim, not even 17 yet. Got his first goal against Tampines last week. It goes back to Kei Okawa in goal for Albirex. He's been an ever-present for the White Swans, the 22-year-old. Placing Hengo Fukodome. Only lasted 1 year with the White Swans, and before that, of course, they had the legendary Nozawa in goal. The head tennis in the middle falls finally to Kairin Nadim. Again now, no Adam Abdullah space. Hami Shaheen ahead of him, trying to slip it through. The Kairin Nadim, no way around Sakuma, but they come again. No Adam Abdullah, another chance now to send it into the box. Ryan Stewart ahead of him, cuts inside. Just tried to slide it through there to Kairin Nadim, but a wall of Albirex defenders ahead of him. As Hami's gone down, but the Young Lions play on. Kairin now will boot it out of play for Hami to get a bit of attention. Hasn't played much football this year, Hami Shaheen. But another one of those in the Young Lions side who have been capped at national level. 4 caps for Singapore. 21 years old, diminutive midfielder. He's got talent in spades, Hami Shaheen. A lot expected from him in the future. Right now, we'll need to find a way to inspire his side. The victory here against Albirex Niigata. It's been 5 years since the Young Lions got a victory against the White Swans. Jordan Webb goal, giving them a 1-0 win here at Jurong East Stadium. And if you're a Young Lions fan, it doesn't make for easy reading. Those 13 matches that they've played since that 1-0 win. Young Lions have never scored more than once in a match. They've conceded 44 goals in those 13 matches and scored 6. This year, of course, in the earlier meeting on the 18th of October, they lost 4-0, and the worst loss in that period, 8-0, hammering in 2017. But the good thing about the Young Lions is that a lot of these players would not have played in a lot of those matches. No scars being carried forward. And it must be said about this side is Irfan Najib brings it forward, but straight into the Albirex midfield, and they get away with it there. The ball not good enough, but again they really struggle with the press there. Doi now from distance against the crossbar, and the lucky bounce takes it out of play. But what a strike, what an attempt there from Tomoyuki Doi, crashing it against the crossbar. Warning sign for Noor Shafiq Zaini. There's an early substitution. Hami not going to be able to carry on. And it is Bill Mamadou who comes on for the Young Lions after 23 minutes. Back on the pitch, corner for the Young Lions. It'll be Doi who takes it. Go towards the near post, flicked on! Just wide from Taniguchi, who's already got 3 goals this year. Would love to have added to it, but just back to that, Hami Shaheen not being able to continue. That is a big blow for the Young Lions. And all comes Bill Mamadou as they take the mandatory water break. Bill Mamadou, 19 years old. Did play for the Young Lions. There's Amirul Hakim there, carrying his battle scars with him. You can just see Bill Mamadou keeping himself warm just on, and he's gone for a drink. But we'll take a look at the goal that separates these sides. It was neat interplay between Doi and Ong Yuan. What a finish from the 17-year-old. He is the difference between the two sides. After 25 minutes, it's Albirex beating the Young Lions 1-0. And 65 minutes have passed in the other games. It's Tampines 2-0 up against Hougang United. Kapitovic with a brace. Kelang International Lion City Sailors still 0-0. Balestier Khalsa, Tanjung Pagar United is 2-2. That is a game that Young Lions fans will have a lot of interest in. Young Lions just 2 points ahead of Tanjung Pagar as both teams battle it out to avoid finishing bottom of the AIA Singapore Premier League. Nagasawa now. Tricky little winger, slips it in to Doi, who's ready to crash the ball against the crossbar once. Doi! Jacob Mahler there, standing up strong against the Albirex striker. As you can see, a bit of a crowd gathering outside Jurong East to take in some of the action. We hope they will all be socially distanced and masked up as they watch on. Games, of course, due to the COVID-19 situation, are closed door for the moment. But all games, of course, available live. We'll be bringing you what could be one of the most exciting finishes to a league season in recent memory. With Albirex now, swing the corner outside. Kamata just couldn't catch it. Oh, that could have been spectacular from Kamata. There's a confidence in this Albirex side that maybe we didn't see at the start of the season. Keiji Shigetomi has had a lot of time to work with this team, and one thing about this Albirex side is a lot of them do live together, they eat together, they train together, and the longer that they are together as a side, the better they will get. Hashioka, it does well to read it, intercept it, although the ball just slips off his feet there. As you can see, a couple little errors just finding their way into the Albirex side. Again, heavy rain here before kickoff. Won't be the easiest of conditions to play in. There's Sakuma there, loose ball picked up by Bill Mamadou. Harris Stewart. They got bodies coming forward. Harris Stewart still with it. He's looking for support. Forced back to Shafi Jupri. Just feel Harris Stewart maybe should have released it a little bit earlier, as Marla now pushes forward and was pushed by Iman Hakim. Tactical foul there from Iman Hakim, belying his tender age. Amiro Haikal for the Young Lions. Can they make this count now? Ryan Stewart turns straight into trouble there. Kuroshima doing well to win, and they take a free kick early. But German Zaiton will bring it back. The ball was not stationary. But good awareness there shown by Kuroshima. Kuroshima and Taniguchi there you see in your frame, both being integral to this Albirex side. Have formed a very good partnership in center of midfield for the White Swans. Kuroshima there, one touch across to Takeda. Takeda once more. Oh, now looking to release Doi. They get to the second ball. Iman Hakim. Cross now to Hashioka. Ewan ahead of him. He will give an option ahead of him. Hashioka always full of running. Ryan Stewart just slowing that one down for Albirex. They come again. Kuroshima flies it into Taniguchi. He's onside Ong Yuen. Twisting, turning. No way around. Jacob Marlowe once more. Flag stayed down. And Namiro giving away the free kick. Entire Young Lions side seemed to stop playing there, thinking that the Albirex player was offside. "30 minutes gone here at Jurong East. Albirex leading 1-0. Good value for that lead as well. It really has been all Albirex here. Young Lions not testing Keiokawa in the Albirex goal at all so far. As they try to swing across now. Dangerous ball, tough ball to deal with, but they do get it away, the Young Lions. It was Sakuma coming in at the near post. They do like to play those balls into the near post for a player to run onto. They find a second ball on the pitch. Take a look at that free kick. Dangerous, dangerous ball, especially bouncing in front of the keeper on this very, very wet pitch. It'll be very skiddy as it is on the artificial turf. No Adam for the Young Lions. So running down the hole, oh, well done from No Adam, but Sharul Nizam offside. As you see, Song Hee-yong giving the Lion City Sailors a 1-0 lead over Geylang. They really need 3 points over there at our Tampines Sub. Lion City Sailors to stay within distance of the front two, Albirex and Tampines Rovers. Not many games to go after this, only 3 matches left. Albirex, their next one is the big one as they face Tampines before playing Tanjung Pagar and Hougang on the final day of the season. The Young Lions, they face the Sailors next before taking on Geylang. And then the 6-pointer against Tanjung Pagar on the final day of the season for the Young Lions. Tanjung Pagar side that maybe rushed together a bit at the start of the season. They were very unlucky with Lewis Jr.'s injury. But he's back. As Hashioka swings it across. What a save there from Noor Shafiq Zaini. A great chance for Albirex Niigata. You would have bet your house on him to score. But what a save from Noor Shafiq Zaini. Hashioka, great cross. Acres of space. Tomoyuki Do has done so well all season. But Noor Shafiq Zaini standing up tall, making himself big. Shafi Jubri down with an injury. 21 years old, Noor Shafiq Zaini has come up with a couple of big saves already today. He's only 21. Noor Shafiq Zaini, the start of the season, it was him and Ridwan Fikri who were interchanging as Nazri Nase, very pensive looking. You could see figures out a way to try to get his side back into this. Well, they're still in it because of Noor Shafiq Zaini. Shafi Jupri looks like he will be okay to continue. Haikal leaves it up towards Noor Adam Abdullah. Hashioka once more. He's done well against Noor Adam Abdullah, the White Swans captain. Kamata. Hiroyoshi Kamata. Playing at left back this season. Can also play at left midfield. He's played up front as well. Good anticipation from Amiro Haikal, gets there ahead of Iman Hakim, but Iman Hakim does well. Hashioka now once more loves to bomb forward down this right-hand side. Ultimately, just too many young Lions players and a bit of frustration there from Kurushima. Apologizes to Jacob Mahler. Kurushima has got 1 goal this year, 23 years old, only 1 yellow card all season for Kenta Kurushima. No Shafiq Zaini again. They really believe in keeping it short here. The young Lions being put under tremendous pressure from Albirex Niigata. Almost slipped through to Doi. Struggling to play out from the back, the young Lions, but must be remembered this is a developmental squad. There is a long-term vision here for a lot of these players to learn how to play football in a certain way. No, Adam Abdullah does really well. Get the ball from Hashioka, swings it in on his left foot. Only one in the box there, really, for the young Lions. Sharul Nizam came in from the right-hand side. It was just over him, but they will keep the ball on this end of the field. The young Lions just need a bit of patience. Just need to try to get a little bit of confidence. Bill Mamadou, back to Irfan Najib. Done well to keep it in, Irfan Najib. Ryan Stewart. Shafi. Ryan. Just crowded out of it, the young Lions. They seem to get forward to a certain position and then just find themselves surrounded by a wall of Albirex defenders. Khairul Nadim, we won't want to watch that again. Khairul Nadim completely miskicked it. Oh, Jacob Mahler does well once more. Win it back for the young Lions. Amirul Haikal now comes forward. Adam ahead of him. Haikal still going, Amirul. Hashioka standing up strong. He's committed forward now, Amirul Haikal. Chance for Albirex to exploit that space, but again, Jacob Mahler. Stopping another Albirex attack. Tomoyuki Doi being marshaled very well by Jacob Mahler here tonight. Mahler, who has been doing everything for the young Lions. He's been leading from the back. He's also their top scorer this year. Ashioka, one of the standout players of this first half. Had a lot of success down that right-hand side for Albirex as Iman Hakim. Quick feet from Iman Hakim. Going past one too many players. Harris Stewart there struggling with the bouncing ball. Clearance not the best, only as far as Taniguchi. Nagasawa chips it up to Kamata. Kurushima. Hashioka. Swings it in early. Headed away by Irfan Najib. Does have a great right foot. Azuki Hashioka. 4 assists already this year. Comes from a very sporting family. His brother Daiki, of course, plays for Urawa Reds, been capped by Japan. Mum as well, and uncle involved in athletics, as well as a cousin. It really truly is sporting family for Kazuki Hashioka. Now Sakuma once more coming forward again. Jacob Mahler in the way for the young Lions. Taniguchi. Kamata just tugged on the jersey of Shafi Jupri. Shafi Jupri, who really made the right back berth his own, especially since the restart. There we see Kamata Does like to get forward. They do have very attacking fullbacks as Albirex side. So again, Young Lions now expect them to be put under immense pressure here by Albirex. Bill Mamadou. Launch it long. Get to the second ball first, Ryan Stewart. Albirex just seem to have their measure in this final third. Okawa, cool as you like, finds Kamata. They do so well under pressure, don't they, Albirex Niigata? So calm in possession. Nagasawa. Switch it across now to Ryo Sakuma. Gets a lot of touches of the ball, Ryo Sakuma. Starts a lot of the attacks. Neat little touch there from Hashioka. Look at that. Right back. So forward. They do have a very fluid side, Albirex Niigata. Again now, expect the press. And once more, the Young Lions failing to deal with that pressure. Azrunase asking the Young Lions, imploring his side to hold on. Clever from Mahler. A little bit of nous and experience there from 20-year-old Jacob Mahler. Bill Mamadou came on midway through this first half for Hami Shahid. Shafi Jupri. Harris Stewart. Saruniza Mazlan plays it inside. Ryan Stewart leaves it to Khairi Nadim, off the post. Good work from the Young Lions there. Khairi Nadim, first sniff a goal for him, and he almost draws the Young Lions level. It was really good football from the Young Lions. Khairi Nadim on his left foot drove it in low. It was past the despairing arms of Keokawa, but so unlucky for the Young Lions. Just clipping the post and going out, but that will encourage them. It's the first real good passage of play that they have put together in that final third. Khairi Nadim almost getting his second goal of the season. What a great time that would have been for the Young Lions to draw level as well just before half-time. But now they will have to do some defending here. Keep it at 1. Yeah. Goal kick for the Young Lions. So unlucky, Khairi Nadim. But what a talent he is. Youngest man on the pitch. Third youngest goal scorer in Singapore Premier League history, Khairi Nadim. Almost got his second goal of the season. You see, the Young Lions, they can play good football. They are a talented bunch. And they'll be hoping they'll be able to do that once more and just get a bit of luck on the right side of the post. Bill Mamadou is coming. Playing in a defensive midfield role here. Started out as a winger for the Lion City Sailors. Bill Mamadou, son of course of old S-League stalwart Ba Mamadou. Haika will launch it long. Khairi Nadim flicks it on to the oncoming Ryan Stewart. Khairi Nadim is making the run, just checking that run. Now he gets the ball on the left. Khairi Nadim, Ryan Stewart in the box. Harris Stewart looking to join him. Cleared away by Albirex. They've got their tails up here, the Young Lions. Khairi Nadim, he looks like full of confidence here. Another attack will break down for the Young Lions. But encouraging stuff. Ryan Stewart there getting forward, supporting Kari Nadim. Maybe could have slipped the ball through a little earlier for the young striker. Irfan Najib, long looping header away. Doi loses out to Mahler. Once more, Jacob Mahler. What a massive game he's had at the back for the Young Lions. No Adam Abdullah. Twisting, turning, just maybe taking it a little too far. No Adam Abdullah there. Didn't have support. Maybe could have slid it out wide to Kari Nadim. Young Kari Nadim doing well to find space for himself, making himself available. Sakuma forward to Doi. Not really heard much of Doi apart from that one chance that he fashioned for himself that came cannoning off the crossbar. Oh, great 1-2 from Albirex Niigata, but Sharon Nizam Mazlan tracking back, doing well, working hard. It will be a corner though for Albirex. See Ryosuke Nagasawa just couldn't quite get the return ball. 3 goals, 4 assists for Ryosuke Nagasawa this year. Albirex now towards the end of added time here. They will get one more chance before the end of the first half. Doi to send it in. Doi lifts it forward. Sharon Nizam drops it, but he was fouled in that sequence, and that will be the last action of the first half of an absorbing game here at Jurong East. No Shafiq Zaini, that man has done really well to keep his Young Lions side in there. So as Albirex took an early lead through Ong Yuan, a lot of dominance from the White Swans as well. As time went on, they did hit the crossbar through Tomoyuki Doi, and a couple of big saves from Noor Shafiq Zaini kept the Young Lions in it. But late on in the first half, they had a great chance to level things. Young Kari Nadim striking the post, but just went the wrong side of that post. That means at halftime, it is Albirex Niigata 1, Young Lions 0. Halftime here at the Jurong East Stadium after an energetic first half between the Albirex Niigata and the Young Lions. It stands at 1-0. Ong Yu-eun's goal separates the sides after a very, very intriguing first half. Albirex having the better of it, but the Young Lions, they did have a couple of chances late on in that first. At first half highlights now. Albirex very early on, as you would have expected, a lot of dominance, and this was that goal. Great work from Ong Yu-eun. Beautiful link-up play with Tomoyuki Doi, and what a finish there from 17-year-old Ong Yu-eun. This great chance for Tomoyuki Doi with a wonderful save by Noor Shafiq Zaini, and this one, what a chance this was for young Khairi Nadim on his left foot, just striking the bar, which of course leaves us very, very evenly poised coming into this second half. Of course, the stats not so even. It was Albirex Niigata who, on the stats and on possession, were dominant. 8 shots to 1 for the Young Lions, 4 shots on targets. They had 3 corners, no offsides for Albirex. The Young Lions being caught offside one time, and the 1 yellow card for Ong Yu-eun, who also has that goal that separates both sides but sets it up beautifully here for the second half coming into this one at Jurong East. Of course, this one of 4 matches being played in the AIA Singapore Premier League tonight on this midweek madness of games as we get the games thick and fast here in Game On and the restart. Balestier Khalsa Tanjung Pagar United 2-2. We can confirm that is in the 94th minute, but it is still 2-2 between the Tigers and the Jaguars. Hougang United and Tampines Rovers in the 93rd minute there at Hougang Stadium. Still 2-0 to Tampines, 2 goals from Boris Kapitovic. And then the Lion City Sailors, we can confirm that one is full time. They're 3-0 winners over Geylang International there. Song Gabriel Kwek, and they got a late goal in the 90th minute, waiting for confirmation of the 3rd goal scorer. But Lion City Sailors doing what they had to do, getting the 3 points. Tampines Rovers as well, they seem to be well poised to get 3 points as well. As we get into the last few games here of the AIA Singapore Premier League, Balestier Khalsa taking on Geylang International on the 28th of November at Bishan Stadium. 5:30 kickoff there as those 2 teams try to find a way back into the AFC Cup. Hougang United play Tanjung Pagar as well. 5:30 kickoff at the Hougang Stadium. Remember, all these games available live on the One Play Sports Facebook and YouTube, the AIA Singapore Premier League Facebook, and games available on Singtel and StarHub as well. Lots of action still to come here from Jurong East Stadium. Second half coming up very soon. We're back here live at the Jurong East Stadium as Albirex Niigata and the Young Lions are waiting for the second half to kick off. A late kickoff here at the Jurong East Stadium because of inclement weather. It is that time of the year here in Singapore, monsoon season coming. We hope that this won't happen to more matches as the matches do come thick and fast in the AIA Singapore Premier League. This truncated season, only 3 games left after this as Albirex look to secure yet another title in the Singapore Premier League. They've got 3 games left after this. If they get 3 points here, they will have their fate in their own hands. They play Tampines next. What a game that one's going to be. Remember, Albirex Niigata 2 points ahead of Tampines, who have won tonight 2-0 against Hougang United. We did say it was Boris Kapitovic who got both goals, but I have been corrected. It's Boris Kapitovic and Taufik Supano who got the goals for Tampines Rovers. Lion City Sailors 3-0 winners over Geylang International. And Ballistic Khalsa drew 2-2 with Tanjung Pagar United. That means Tanjung Pagar United only 1 point behind the Young Lions, as we see Rameshpal Singh giving some last-minute instructions to Shafi Jupri. Rameshpal, of course, a very well-respected goalkeeper coach who will be very happy with the performance of Shafiq Zaini in that first half. Came out with a couple of big saves to keep his side in it, as Albirex will make a substitution at halftime. It is Ryo Nishiguchi on for Ong Yu-eun. Bit harsh on poor Ong Yu-eun, 17 years old. Got the goal that separates the sides, but he will come off for number 9, big Ryo Nishiguchi. He's a big unit, Nishiguchi, but he does like to play on the wing. And probably will be a like-for-like replacement with Ong Yu-eun. Nishiguchi, who has 5 goals this year already. So we're about to get underway here at the Jurong East Stadium. Referee Juhaman Zaiton will be getting us underway. 9:45 p.m. here at the Jurong East Stadium. This match, of course, was supposed to kick off at 7:45, but delayed by an hour because the lightning warning system being turned on. If this is the first time you're tuning into the AIA Singapore Premier League, a unique part of the football here, and of course, in the interest of everyone's safety, is the lightning warning system that does come on in case of any lightning activity in the area. Again, this is for the safety of the players, especially during monsoon season. Yes, we did have an 8:45 p.m. kickoff here, which means this kicked off later than the other 3 games. Not sure if that gives the Albirex a bit of advantage now. They would have gone into halftime knowing the scores at the other games, although I guess really not much of a difference knowing that both Tampines and Lion City Sailors did what they had to do, got the 3 points. If anything, a bit more pressure being put on Albirex, knowing that they really need the 3 points here, maintain that 2-point lead over Tampines Rovers. Ashioka is full of energy and running in that first half as he looks for Ryo Nishiguchi, who should have a ton of energy, having just come on, replacing the goal scorer Ong Yu-eun. As they try to slip it through to Khairi Nadim, the Young Lions. Again, Ryo Sakuma has done a good job on him. He's done really well against young Khairi Nadim, but did find a little bit of space for himself there at the end of the first half. Khairi Nadim, great chance. Struck the bottom of the right-hand side post. Ryan Stewart now bombs forward for the Young Lions. Still Ryan Stewart wins a corner for the Young Lions. That is their first corner of the match. Good work from Ryan Stewart, who really coming into his own as a central midfielder, box to box. He's got a great frame for it. Last year played a lot of minutes at fullback for Warriors FC, Ryan Stewart. But Seems to have found his groove in the center midfield here under Nazri Nasir. The Young Lions about to take a corner. Jacob Mala up. Bill Mamadou's got good height as well. They send it in. Can't beat the first man, Nishiguchi. No, Adam will have to retake that after second ball rolls onto the pitch. Well, him and Sharon Nizam couldn't decide which one to use, but eventually he's back into play. Jacob Mala. Huge first half for the captain. Keeping Tomoyuki Doi quiet. Shafi Jupri just couldn't get there ahead of Kotaro Takeda. Kamata. Clearance knocked against Irfan Najib. Irfan Najib, one of those signed in the mid-season transfer window. Or, well, I guess the enforced break transfer window this year. Takeda once more. As Albirex build. Kamata. A couple of loose passes now from Albirex. Oh, great touch from Doi to bring that under control, but Harris Stewart alert. Bill Mamadou. Falls to Sharon Nizam. Bill Mamadou once more. Kairin. Back to Big Bill Mamadou. Pitch it out wide now. Amiro Haikal inside. Harris Stewart. No Adam. Try to cut inside, find Harris Stewart. No Adam, straight to Kurushima. Encouraging though from the Young Lions at the start of the second half. Seen a lot of the ball. Wasn't like this in the first half. Confident possession as well. You like to see that from the Young Lions. Mahler. Mahler just taking a lot of time on the ball. Now slips it through for Ryan Stewart. He's onside, Ryan Stewart. 2 in the box. Just ahead of Kari Nadim, but they come forward again. No Adam Abdullah. Sharon Nizam at the far post. Shafi Jupri's made the run forward as well. Ryan sends it in low. Be another corner for the Young Lions. Positive start for Nazri Nasir's side. We know Adam Abdullah to swing it in. Ryan Stewart started the second half, man possessed here. Send the big bodies forward. Mahler. The Stewart brothers in there as well. Bill Mamadou. Can they find a way back into this one? No Adam Abdullah swings it in. Away by Kurushima. Shafi Jupri launches it forward once more, but in front of everyone. By encouraging signs for the Young Lions. Been a good start to the second half. Seeing a lot more possession than they did in that first half. Sakuma played with fire but got away with it. Ryo Sakuma. Kurishima. Taniguchi now. Switch it across. Looking for Nishiguchi. Force Iman Hakim. Now, Ryo Nishiguchi can't get there ahead of Amiro Haikal. It's done well, Amiro Haikal. Not a natural left back. Has been playing a lot of minutes at centre midfield. They targeted him early, Amiro Haikal, in this game. He's really grown into the role here. Kairi Nadim. Clever play from the forward to win the free kick. The way he's played here in the last 3 games, you wouldn't believe that he's not even 17 years old, Kairi Nadim. Player who really impressed last year at under 16 level. It is crazy to say that last year playing under 16 football, and here he is playing against champions-elect maybe, Albirex Niigata. And Bill Mamadou now lining one up, but not gonna trouble Keokawa. He's been solid since he's come on, Bill Mamadou. Albirex now loose with possession. I've left a little door ajar for the young Lions. Can they exploit this period of possession now? Mahler. Amirul Haikal, heavy touch from him. Gives it back to Albirex. Another chance now for the young Lions to build. Irfan Najib. Harin Nadim, maybe taking a little bit too much there. Nagasawa now comes forward. Doi. Iman Hakim making the run into the box. Doi opts to go back to Kamata. Headed away, only as far as Ryo Nishiguchi. Hashioka. Hashioka now swings it in, great cross! Both Doi and Kamata, I think it was, couldn't get anything on the ball, but great cross from Hashioka. Really whipped it in, dipping as well. Both players missing the ball. You would have thought at least one of them might get something on it. Encouraging signs ultimately for the young Lions. Ryan Stewart almost playing as a second striker here in the second half. As Taniguchi seems to have been tripped by the referee, German Zaiton. Harris Stewart is making sure to make it be known that he's innocent there. Taniguchi will play it back. Again, early ball, wide right. Trying to get Nishiguchi on the ball. Fresh legs of Ryo Nishiguchi. But they've held firm so far, the young Lions. Ten minutes gone in the second half. Can the young Lions find a way back? Not with a touch like that from No Adam Abdullah. Heavy. Another attack breaks down for the developmental side. Get it back though. No Adam finds Kyrin. Ryan ahead of him. Back to No Adam. Run being made on the right-hand side by Shahrul Nizam Mazlan. No Adam still coming forward. Just the wrong side of Shahrul Nizam. Can he keep it in? Does well. One-on-one with Kamata. Tried to play it off. Kamata for corner. Ultimately goes off an Albirex throw. Nagasawa, oh, caught with a high boot there by Bill Mamadou. There'll be a yellow card. No intent in it. But reckless from the youngster. Oof, might have caught him in the face there. You can see the expression on Nagasawa. Definitely felt the big boot of Bill Mamadou. It's Kamata now, launches it forward for Doi. Messi in the middle. But it might fall to Nishiguchi. Finally, he's been looking to get onto the ball. They're really struggling to isolate him on that right wing, Ryo Nishiguchi. Takuma, strong header. Oh, neat little back heel. Nice little 1-2s from Albirex, but they go nowhere with it. No Adam Abdullah, clever to win the free kick for the Young Lions. They seem to be growing in confidence, this Young Lions side. Bill Mamadou. Shafi, heavy touch from him, gives it away to Nagasawa. He's all over him. Shafi Jupri. Frustration there from the fullback. Gets himself in the book, and he's not going to have any arguments about that one. He's maybe lost concentration there when the ball got played to him. Shafi Jupri, heavy touch, gifting it to Ryusuke Nagasawa. And there, wrestling him to the ground. Nagasawa's been in the wars, hasn't he? Free kick for Albirex. So the far was looking for Sakuma. Still alive, punched away from No Shafiq. Sharon Nizam. Too heavy. Oh, what a chance there! Almost caught No Shafiq Zaini off his line. We've seen goals like that in this stadium at this end before from Fabian Kwok. First time chance. What great awareness shown. Almost catching No Shafiq Zaini napping. That would have been some goal. But the Young Lions keeper ultimately alert to it. Had to be to keep that one out. What a strike that was. But now corner for Albirex. Played in near post. Side netting from Taniguchi. Really is an absorbing game here at Jurong East Stadium. A lot of people maybe would have thought the Albirex would have steamrolled this Young Lion side. As Taniguchi, maybe just too tight of an angle there to try to sneak it in the near post. Hashioka. Nishiguchi. Hashioka lifts it forward. If Najib in the way. Now Harris Stewart. Can they break? Harris Stewart again. Good work he's done in midfield to clean up a lot of these and break up a lot of these Albirex attacks, as the Albirex will make another substitution. It's Iman Hakim being replaced by Yasuhiro Hanada. A good shift by Iman Hakim. A lot expected of young Iman Hakim at the start of the year. Talking to some of the Albirex backroom staff, they singled out Iman Hakim as one of the players to watch this season. He's given a good account of himself in all the games that he's played. As Yasuhiro Hanada is on for Iman Hakim. This is his 9th substitute appearance, Yasuhiro Hanada. 20 years old, he's got 3 assists this year. No Adam Abdullah bombing forward now for the Young Lions. And no Adam at times today, maybe just trying to do a little bit too much, taking on more than one player, finding himself being crowded out of it. This pressure now from the Young Lions forces the turnover. So you see the corner count from Genius Sports. Albirex ahead there, ahead on the score sheet as well. 1-0 from Ong Yu En goal. But it's not the result we thought. Nagasawa once more does well to pick the pocket and win a free kick. He's been a real nuisance, hasn't he? Ryusuke Nagasawa. He's had a very good season for the White Swans, Ryusuke Nagasawa. 3 goals, 4 assists. He's been a pest today against the Young Lions. Doesn't give the defense any time to rest. Very nippy player. As they switch it across vertically. Doi, twisting, turning. Sends it in to the grateful arms of No Shafiq Zaini. Maybe it would have been better served putting that ball across. There were guys at the far post there for Tomoyuki Doi. Doi, who offensively has been very important, key for the White Swans. Ryan Stewart now playing in this advanced position in the second half. Bill Mamadou. Sharul Nizam. Plays it forward, Ryan Stewart. Couldn't get there ahead of Keokawa. Quick off his line, the Albirex keeper. Hanada, fresh legs, just come on, 20 years old. Albirex also a very youthful side. Two oldest players in the squad, Singaporeans, Fairuz Hassan and Hairul Nizam Jumaat. Kamata. Nagasawa, the ball just getting held up on the pitch now. Irfan Najib coming forward for the Young Lions again. Maybe just not the best decision making from these young players. Times they seem to run themselves down an alley. Someone with a bit more experience might have just held it up and brought some other players into it, but what they give up in experience, they definitely make up for in tenacity. These Young Lions is Albirex now. Neat play, Nagasawa tries to curl it in, off the bar by Folder Hanada, who was offside, but Nagasawa. So unlucky, that's the 3rd time. The ball has crashed off a crossbar here. Curled it on with his left foot there. Came crashing off the bar as Ilhan Fandi coming on for Shafi Jupri. Nasri Nasi now going for broke. Young Ilhan Fandi, his first full season with the Young Lions, but like many of them, is an interrupted year, spent a lot of the year in national service. Mahler gets in the way of that one once more. Supreme at the back for the Young Lions, Jacob Mahler. No Adam Abdullah. Needs some support. Finds it in Jacob Mahler. Harris Stewart. Irfan Najib now. Ryan Stewart now. Fill in at right back. Ilhan heads it on for Sharul Nizam. We'll chase it down now, Sharul Nizam. Keokawa had to be alert. And a good ball out from Okawa finds Nagasawa. End-to-end stuff here at the Jurong East Stadium. Nagasawa one-on-one with Irfan Najib. Can he send it across? Once more, Jacob Mahler in the way for the Young Lions. Bill Mamadou gets a long foot in their head of the Albirex player. Kamata. Can't take your eyes off this one. Sakuma now. Brings it forward, Sakuma, lays it in. Kamata, Hashioka now. Hashioka still going! 2-0 Albirex! What a goal from Kazuki Hashioka. A great run from the captain of the White Swans. An equally good finish makes it 2-0 to Albirex. Will this be the end of the Young Lions' resistance? He did it in the first half, remember. Went on a great run, couldn't finish, made no mistake this time. Strong finish with the right foot. Kazuki Hashioka took his time, picked his spot, doubled the lead for his side. And what a time to score as well, just before the drinks break. Kazuki Hashioka with the real captain's goal there. The Young Lions were starting to get a lot of confidence. They were in with a shout. They've been in this second half. They've done really well. Started pushing forward. But maybe, just maybe, their resistance ended there from this goal by Kazuki Hashioka. We've got this for another angle now. Kazuki Hashioka. What a dynamic fullback he is. What a great player he's been for Albirex all year. Remember, if it stays like this, it will be Albirex top of the table, 2 points clear of Tampines. With only 3 games left after this one. Kazuki Hashioka, that could be the most important goal for Albirex this year. It really wasn't a knife edge here, this game. Looked like it could go either way. You felt the next goal was crucial. The Young Lions get us underway once more. So once more, just to put just how important into context that goal is. So Albirex will be on 26 points if it stays this way. Tampines are on 24. Lion City Sailors are on 20 points. There'll only be 3 games left after this one. Albirex still to play Tampines in the next match. That could very well be the title decider. As Kamata swing it in once more early. Nishiguchi, heavy touch from him, allows Mala to get in there. Fancy flick from Ilhan to Bill Mamadou. A not so fancy looping ball up, but does well to get it back. Only to run into trouble now. Albirex come forward. Nagasawa trying to slip it forward to Doi. Still going Nagasawa. Another chance. Just wide from Albirex. Oh, that's just made by the tenacity of Nagasawa. You see that Nagasawa just wouldn't give up on it. Slid the ball into Nishiguchi, couldn't get it on target. They need to keep their concentration here, the Young Lions. Not let this match get away from them. They've done really well. They can't let it get away from them. Can't let their heads hang now after conceding that second goal. Hashioka, the goal scorer. Nishiguchi. Hashioka. Mahler brings an end to that passage of play emphatically. What a good season he's had, Jacob Mahler. What a great pro he will be in the future. So again, you see people outside looking on, trying to catch a glimpse of the action in the AIA Singapore Premier League, encouraging that. But of course, we do hope Everybody socially distanced outside there. Remember, you can catch every game live. It's a great initiative by the Football Association of Singapore to put all games available live for people to watch. It's available on the FAS Facebook, the One Play Sports Facebook, on YouTube. Some games available on Singtel, Mio, and StarHub as well. The corner for Albirex, can't be the first man. Hashioka sends it back in. Away by the Young Lions. Bill Mamadou, can they find a goal? Just give them a bit of hope. Just open the door a little bit for the Young Lions here at Jurong East. Shahrul Nizam. Ilhan just waited for it. Got caught out by Takeda. Taniguchi. Reverse ball in. To Nagasawa. Back to Taniguchi. And once more, Jacob Mahler. What a game he's had. Really has been imperious at the back, Jacob Mahler. He's been in the wars as well. There you see, just getting caught by a trailing arm. So just over 15 minutes left here at the Jurong East Stadium. If it stays like this, it will see Albirex top of the table. The Albirex side that is looking to regain their title after surrendering it to DPMM last year. They've been really good since the restart, Albirex Niigata. They've lost one game, won 6, including twice beating the Lion City Sailors, and very soon, I guess, will be twice possibly beating the Young Lions. But those Lion City Sailors victories really will, you think, be crucial come the end of the season. But there is that lone black mark on their record. It sets up a very intriguing tie next up for them against Tampines. Really gonna be a straight shootout for first place, really. That takes place on Sunday. Kickoff is at 5:30 p.m. here at the Jurong East Stadium. Albirex against Tampines Rovers as well. On the same day, the Young Lions face the Lion City Sailors, who will need a victory to keep within touching distance. As Albirex come forward once more. Nagasawa, he's had a good second half. Hanada, punched away by Noor Shafiq Zaini. Ilhan Fandi. Just failing to keep it in there, Ilhan Fandi. Another superbly talented player, Ilhan Fandi. I'd love to emulate how his two older brothers have done. Irfan and Iksan, both playing overseas. One in Norway, one in Thailand. Both having donned Singapore national colours as well. Will we see a third Fandi, Ilhan? Go the same vein. Sakuma. And Hashioka. Nishiguchi. Strong from Nishiguchi. Good work from Amirul Haikal. Really must be commended for his play today, Amirul Haikal. Has done very well in the second half against Nishiguchi. Nishiguchi, good player. He's got 5 goals this season, but hasn't really got much of a sniff at goal. No, Shafiq looks for Ilhan Fandi, flicks it on for the run of Khairi Nadim. Alert from Hashioka. Shahrul Nizam Mazlan trying to put Kamata under pressure. Harris Stewart. Khairi Nadim, just a heavy touch there. Looked like couldn't decide which way he wanted to turn. Young Karim Nadim. No Adam Abdullah has a shot! Not far away from No Adam Abdullah, just always rising. But you see, the Young Lions, they still believe there could be a way back. 13 minutes, stranger things have happened in football. No Adam Abdullah lined it up on his left foot, struck it well, just couldn't get it to come down in time. It was always rising. There's Doi, who's been quiet today, Tomoyuki Doi. Finds Hanada. Good tackle. Young Lions now sitting quite deep. Sakuma. Kurushima. Forces Nagasawa. And Najib doing well this time to keep it away from the tenacious Nagasawa. Harris Stewart coming forward. No Adam Abdullah. Karim Nadim ahead of him. Harris Stewart now, they'll switch it over. Looking for Ryan Stewart. Kamata getting in the way of that one. Irfan Najib now. High, wide and handsome over to No Adam Abdullah. We'll have another substitution for the Young Lions now. Is Amani Zamri going to come on against his old club, Albirex Niigata. Kairin Nadim will be coming off. He's run his socks off, Kairin Nadim here today. Almost had a goal, struck the post. Fresh legs in Zamani Zamri coming on. As well as Idraki Adnan for Sharul Niza Mazlan. He's going for broke here. Nazri Nasir, it's triple substitution. Said Akmal will be on as well for Jacob Mahler, who was carrying a slight niggle coming into this one. Although you couldn't tell by how he's played, Jacob Mahler. Another real captain's performance in the heart of defense for Young Lions. Remember, that's not even his preferred position. He's long looked at as a central midfielder, but it's been superb. Not just today, but this whole season for the Young Lions. The Said Akmal going to come on for the last 10 minutes. So we've got Idraki on now. Ilhan Fandi as well. A lot of attacking talent on the pitch for the Young Lions. Can they find one goal at least? Switch it across now, looking for Zamani. Idraki, first time to Zamani Zamri. No Adam Abdullah, can't keep it in. Zamani Zamri trying to put Kawa under pressure. Kawa puts it out of play. Good pressing from the Young Lions. Time not on their side though here at Jurong East. Albirex Niigata, they just need to keep it this way, keep it tight. Get the 3 points. Oh, great work there from the front. From Tomoyuki Doi, coming forward, Tomoyuki Doi, still going. Stopped in his tracks by Irfan Najib. Good challenge from the centre back. Ilhan Fandi looking for Idraki Adnan. Still so full of running, Albirex Niigata. Taniguchi. Can't beat Ryan Stewart. Idraki Adnan doing well to win the free kick for the Young Lions. Said Akmal, fresh legs at the back. Ryan Stewart, he's run his socks off for the Young Lions. Tired pass from him, but falls to Harris Stewart. Bill Mamadou. Nice touch from Ilhan Fandi to find Zamani Zamri. No Adam Abdullah. Idraki making the run, just ahead of him. You can tell It's good to see there is confidence in the young Lions side still. Tired pass once more, this time from Rio Sakuma. Hidraki Adnan, he's got skills, Hidraki can take people on. Now just getting isolated in that corner there, Hidraki Adnan. And there'll be an Albirex throw. Albirex. It's a simple situation for them. Win all their games, become champions. They were 4th last year after winning 3 titles in a row from 2016 to 2018. Going unbeaten in 2018 as well under Kazuaki Yoshinaga. Of course, head coach Keiji Shigetomi was involved with that side as well as head of youth alongside Kazuaki Yoshinaga during his reign as coach. That all-conquering side really by Albirex Niigata from 2016 to 2018. And they swept all trophies in that span. They won 4 Singapore Cups, 3 League Cups, 3 league titles, 3 Community Shields. And a bit of a blip last year, but are poised this year to regain the league title. Zamani Zamri stands over the free kick with no Adam Abdullah. A long way out, this one. Zamani! Into the arms of Keokawa. Could have been awkward for him. It bounced just in front of him. Zamani once more. Ryan Stewart. Bill Mamadou. It's a solid game since coming on. It's a physical midfielder. They've got the young Lions. Bill Mamadou, Harris Stewart. There's no Anam Abdullah. Gets the free kick. There, looked like he might have left his boot out, but it will be an Albirex free kick. Sorry, a Young Lions free kick. Bill Mamadou. Ifan Najib. Another free kick now for the Young Lions. Game losing its flow a little bit here, but Albirex will not care. The only thing they'll care about is getting the 3 points, moving on to the next game. The next game is the big one. I think a number of factors are going to come into play for that one as well. Fatigue. These teams have been playing back-to-back matches every 3 days since the restart. Albirex, they don't rotate very much. No Adam Abdullah lofts it forward to the back post. Looks like it should be a corner for the Young Lions. It'll be a goal kick for Albirex. They continue to play it short. Okawa surely is going to launch it long. Well, as absorbing as this game was, Keokawa hasn't really had a whole lot to do. Young Lions, their best chance came at the end of that first half. Karim Nadim striking the bottom of the post. Now Albirex, by and large, have been comfortable today. Sakuma switches it across to Hanada. Taniguchi. Hashioka, scorer of the second goal, wins the corner for Albirex. Really been one of the standout performers here today. Kazuki Hashioka, stand-up performers for Albirex throughout the season. The captain. Albirex would love to put a cherry on top of this victory with a third goal. Nishiguchi and Doi in the middle. Might follow Hashioka once more. Good block from the Young Lions. Poor clearance. Gives it straight back to Albirex. Nagasawa. Doi. Nishiguchi in the center. Tomoyuki Doi to Nishiguchi! Over the bar from the big Albirex striker. Tomoyuki Doi doing really well to create that chance. Such a tricky player, Doi. The ball just behind Nishiguchi, had to stretch for it. No Shafiq. Hoofs it forward. Ilhan Fandi still fighting. Does well, bring it down. Ilhan Fandi. He's a very skillful young man, Ilhan Fandi, but a lazy pass there gives it away to Albirex. For the run of Idraki Adnan, who's been energetic since he's come on, Idraki Adnan, but now chance for Doi. The cap off the victory, Doi. Great feat to bring it down. No support, Tomoyuki Doi. Eventually stopped by one of 4 Young Lions. There's a neat feat from Ilhan, wins the free kick for the Young Lions. Not much left of the 90 plus whatever we get added on here. It looks like Albirex Niigata take a slight step forward to winning another title, although I'm sure Keiji Shigetomi will nix any talk of the title until they secure it. We're going to get 4 minutes of added time. Sukuma doing well to shepherd the ball back to Okawa. Kamata. Sakuma, they are so confident in possession, Albirex Niigata. Well, maybe not that confident. Ball goes straight away. I'll put the commentator's curse on. Sakuma falls to no Adam Abdullah. He's looking to create space for the shot, lofts it forward. Awkward ball, that one, but falls to Idraki Adnan. Can they get a consolation, the Young Lions? No, Adam Abdullah. Body's head, Bill Mamadou didn't quite catch that one. Easy for Okawa to gather. Sakuma once more, this time doesn't mess about. Hits it forward. Is Shigetomi gonna eat up a couple more seconds of the clock with the introduction of Mahiro Takahashi? It's Taniguchi who's gonna be replaced. Ryoya Taniguchi. Another solid performance from him in that central midfield. He's really formed a great partnership with Kenta Kuroshima this year. Is Takahashi just going to come on, help see this victory through. The awkward there for Okawa to deal with. It'll be a Young Lions corner here. Chance for them to get bodies forward. Surely they got to go for broke here. No time left. At least get a consolation. Play it short. Amiro sends it into the arms of Kei Okawa. I think that will be the end of whatever resistance the Young Lions have put up here. And for large parts of this game, it was Pretty solid resistance. They gave as good as they got. They were solid in defense. Started this second half with the renewed confidence. But confidence that was ultimately broken by Kazuki Hashioka's goal. Great solo effort from the fullback. It might get worse now for the Young Lions, but that attempt cannons off side Akmal. This corner could be the last bit of action as Doi struck the ball off the crossbar in the first half, but while he's been enterprising up front, hasn't really had many chances for himself. As you can hear the crowd outside saying, "We want goal." Sent in once more the far post, Sakuma. Good chance for the centre back, but that was the centre back's finish. Ryo Sakuma. Big figure at the back, easy to spot with that massive beard. Almost at the end of the 4 added minutes here. The Albirex Niigata take one step further forward to securing their 4th title in 5 years. They got an early lead through Ong Yuan on his first start, the 17-year-old getting his first AIA Singapore Premier League goal. It was a very dominant first half for the White Swans, but they almost got caught at the end of that first half. Kairin Nadim with a great chance, striking the bottom of the post. They started the second half in confident fashion, the Young Lions, but ultimately their resistance was broken by a great solo effort from Kazuki Hashioka. See Albirex Niigata in the driving seat in this pursuit of the AIA Singapore Premier League title. It ends here at Jurong East. Albirex Niigata 2, the Young Lions 0. Now take a look at the highlights of the match early on, 3rd minute. Ong Yuan smashing it in for Albirex Niigata. Perfect start for the White Swans. You feared a little bit for the Young Lions at this point, but they did do well to hold on. As there's another chance from Hashioka. He waltzed through the Young Lions defense at a sign of things to come, but Noor Shafiq Zaini was very strong. And then Hashioka again creating a chance, but before that, Tomoyuki Doi striking the crossbar. Great effort there from the striker. And again, just underlines the dominance of Albirex. Chance after chance they had in the first half. This one, an awkward free kick for Noor Shafiq Zaini, who had a very good first half. This time now, a great cross from Hashioka. Tomoyuki Doi. It's one of those you think, just get it on target. But Noor Shafiq Zaini with an immense save to keep the Young Lions in it. And they almost made them pay for all their profligacy. Kairin Nadim striking the bottom of the post. So unlucky. And then Kazuki Hashioka putting Albirex ahead 2-0, ending the Young Lions' resistance. It was a great solo effort from the captain. Cometh the hour, cometh the captain for Kazuki Hashioka. The Young Lions tried to find a little way back. No Adam Abdullah with that effort, always rising. But ultimately, Albirex Niigata, too good for the Young Lions. 18 shots to 6 8 shots on targets to the Young Lions 3, 7 corners, dominant really in every aspect of this game. The Young Lions will have to wait a little longer to end this streak of never having beaten the White Swans since 2015. For Albirex Niigata, a little step forward for them as they look to secure yet another AIA Singapore Premier League trophy. And we can confirm the scores of these matches that finished earlier, of course. These kicked off at 7:45. We kicked off at 8:45 here because of the weather. Ballistic Cards are drawing 2-2 with Tanjung Pagar. That result leaves the Young Lions only 1 point ahead of the Jaguars. Tampines Rovers did what they had to do. Boris Kapirovic and Taufik Subano ensuring a 2-0 win over Hougang United. And the Lion City Sailors winning 3-0 against Geylang International. Both teams, they knew nothing less than 3 points, and they duly delivered. But Albirex Niigata as well, doing what they had to do, getting 3 points. It sets us up for a great finish here in the AIA Singapore Premier League. Only 3 matches left as we look at the league table. So intriguing, so tight at the top. Lion City Sailors third on 20 points. Tampines Rovers 2 points behind Albirex Niigata, and those two face off on Sunday. What a match that one could be. Could very well be the title decider. That is this Sunday here, 5:30 p.m. We see some upcoming matches. It's Ballistic Khalsa against Geylang International on the 28th of November. That's this Saturday. Kickoff at the Bishan Stadium, 5:30 p.m. Hougang United take on Tanjung Pagar United on Saturday as well. 5:30 p.m. kickoff at Hougang Stadium. On Sunday, Young Lions take on the Lion City Sailors. And then Albirex Niigata face Tampines Rovers. That is the big one this Sunday. Remember, only 2 games after that. Albirex Niigata doing what they had to do here at the Jurong East Stadium as they look to secure yet another AIA Singapore Premier League title. Sets us up beautifully for the rest of the season. It ends here at the Jurong East Stadium. Albirex Niigata 2, Young Lions 0.